Audio Jungle.
Deadly mission. Despite the imposition of enhanced security measures in the corporate era under a state of emergency, gangbangers on motorcycle, armed with an assault rifle and a loaded pistol, carried out an attack on rival factions along a major roadway. This bold assault, like several others across Jamaica in recent days, resulted in fatalities, but was reported started by a brave Jamaican Defense Force soldier who paid the ultimate price in death. The JDF private 26-year-old Fernando Wayne Dixon of a Greater Portmore address in St. Catherine was driving an Audi SUV when it came under fire along Mullins Road in St. Andrew. Reports from the police suggest that Dixon maneuvered the vehicle, striking and fatally injuring the attackers, 29-year-old Marlon Rachi, a taxi operator of Maxville Avenue, and 25-year-old Shamar Foster, who live on Spanish Town Road. The attackers were flung from their motorcycle and died on the spot. The police quick arrival seized a M16 rifle with a magazine containing 5.56 rounds and a Taurus pistol with 2 magazines. 2 other occupants of the Audi were shot and injured, while the police also detained 2 others who are believed to be the intended target of the attack. They are under investigation for possible ties to the Rome gang in the St. Andrew Central Police Division. They are also suspected of involvement in criminal activities in the corporate area. Ratcher and Foster reportedly affiliated with the rival Williams Lane gang based at the Kingston Western Police Division. Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Michael Phelps, who currently oversees the Police Area 4 region, said the deadly incident may have been connected to a confrontation between the rival gang members who attended the weekly Dolly Sunday event at Club Mecca at the marketplace on Constant Spring Road. ACP Phelps also stated that 2 men known as Mushibushi and Wizzy were being asked to report to the halfway through criminal investigation branch CIB by 6 p.m. yesterday. It is unclear whether they complied with the request. Up to press time last night, the JDF had not released any official statement regarding the death of Private Dixon. In recent days, several deadly attacks have rocked Jamaica's roadways. In the St. Andrew North Police Division, investigators are probing the early morning shooting of 12-year-old Kevin Ferron and the serious wounding of his mother, a 46-year-old businesswoman, along Lindsay Crescent in St. Andrew last Friday. Ferron was killed while his mother remained hospitalized in critical condition, having received gunshot wounds to the upper body. The day after, in Kingston Eastern Police Division, a man was fatally shot while driving along Marconi Street. His vehicle crashed into a utility pole and caught fire. The police said the victim, who was driving a 2012 Toyota Prima motor car, was burnt beyond recognition. In response to rising violence last week, the government imposed SOEs across the 4 police divisions: St. Andrew South, St. Andrew Central, Kingston Western, and St. Catherine South, stretching security resources across 2 parishes. Up to January 25th, Jamaica had recorded 58 murders, 1 fewer than the overall corresponding period in 2024. JLP selection for Clarendon Northwestern heating up. Attorney Corey Dunkley says he is not too concerned that some powerful Jamaica Labour Party forces in Clarendon Northwestern are not supporting him as tension rises over who should represent the ruling party in the next general election due by September. Dunkley believes his grassroots efforts and family ties will secure his success. 2 JLP councillors in the constituency, along with a council caretaker, have publicly endorsed Warner Newby, 47, a former Senate and junior minister admired for managing campaign that helped send 3 JLP members to Garden House. Dunkley and Newby are the leading contenders. Dunkley, 31, has acknowledged the importance of support from top local party officials. Their support would have been very helpful to me. However, based on my work in the constituency, I can see they're supporting someone else. To me, this could either be detrimental or beneficial, he told reporters on Saturday. Just last night, Newby received a routine welcome at the JLP Era Council 3 meeting in Manchester, an indication of his broad support. Central Manchester MP Rhoda Crawford was among supporters who lifted Newby in celebration. I have been, since I was a teenager, an activist for the Jamaica Labour Party. I have never wavered, and it matters not what happens. I will still remain in the fold, he said, without commenting directly on the Clarendon North Western situation. On Saturday, Dunkley insisted that with future work, opinions on who is to support may change. So I don't really have too much of a concern for the state of favorability for me to the councillors at the moment. The seat is currently held by the JLP, Philip Henriquez, who has announced that he will not seek re-election due to personal and business reasons. Henriquez, however, lost the confidence of the party leadership in the constituency, with many accusing him of neglecting the area infrastructure and farming needs. He has rejected the claims, pointing to his work especially in educational assistance, and said some of the JLP critics are pursuing political agendas. Clive Mundley, counsel for the Frankfield Division, Colin Henry, counsel for the Thompson Division, Camille Marshall, counsel caretaker for the Riches Division, and Courtney Badeau, a former divisional caretaker, have all criticized Henriquez and pledged loyalty to Newby. Henry said, however, that he has applied to be the representative. If he was supposed to give up a trophy for Worth Performance MP, Member of Parliament, I think he would win the trophy and I made no apology for it. The party knows it, said Mundell, who argued that the JLP should have settled the representation 2 years ago. Those supporting Henry's application, Mundell said if it came down to Dunkley and Newby, he would fully back Newby as the better choice to help the party retain the seat, which has grown more than competitive since 2002. Newby has been in the constituency since 2007. He was a campaign manager for Michael Stern, who was successful in the election in 2007. So the people already know him. I think the people gravitate to him better than anyone else, one told reporters last week. Mother and Henry have cast Dunkley as a political newbie, who they say do not know much. I never met Dunkley, said Monday. According to Henry, Newby has a more political experience. Dunkley has fired back, however, suggesting that he has been working in the constituency for almost a year. It may be because they are not taking note of the actual actions and achievements within the constituency as yet, which is understandable, he said, pointing to the provision of the care packages and hosting events such as back-to-school treats. As time goes on, it will be impossible to ignore it. Dunkley also highlighted his family's deep roots in the constituency. My family is very, very big in the constituency, he stated, noting that his grandfather, Gladstone Dunkley, was a councillor for the Frankfield Division in the 1980s. His uncle, Kenrick Dunkley, one represented Thompson Town. Another uncle, Eric Donnell, served as MP for Clarendon North Central from 1989 to 1993. My overall strategy will be the same approach I take as an attorney: listen to all the issues, work out solutions, make plans, and implement them, said Dunkley, on what he would do if given the opportunity to represent the constituents. When asked if he had the support of the ongoing MP Dunkley, I cannot comment. A businessman who identified himself as JLP delegate and member of Dunkley's team said he would encourage Dunkley to run as an independent to mash up the constituency if he was not selected as representative. I don't know if he would go with my new view, but when you spend your hard-earned money helping people and them same people they turn them back on you, you have to just turn yourself and turn your back on them, he said while declining his name. JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Strong stated on Friday that an update on the selection process may be forthcoming this week. The representative will go up against former MP Azan of the People's National Party. Newby, who JLP insiders believe have been punished and kept away from the top position for supporting Dr. Andrew Holness, rivaling the party leadership over a decade, has declined to comment. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.